Good morning, students in the EDUA558 School Finance course. And I'm coming to you on Thursday morning this week. Many of you know that I'm getting ready to move and things are just a little bit hectic. I think my two dogs feel that excitement in the air about going to a new home too. So I really wanted to go over today. This is Thursday, May 14th. All right. So we're getting ready to do the first assignment this Sunday. And remember, if you need an extension, that is quite okay, because I'm giving you till that Sunday on the 31st to get everything, June, hold it, where is it? June 28th. Sunday, June 28th, to get everything submitted to me. So if you don't have this done now, I understand. This is your end of the school year. I understand that you're very busy. But this is actually an opportunity for you to sit down with the site principal and maybe others and do an interview about the budget priorities. And so what you're going to do is you're going to collect some data. You're going to look at the discretionary funds as well as the other funds in the budget. You're going to get ready to present this, say, to a staff meeting so that you are really knowledgeable about the LCFF initiative and how that's being implemented at your school and how it's impacting the budget. So pay particular attention to this rubric because it's a 15-point assignment, and so I'm looking for everything to be in the category 3. Okay, so the description of the topic is covered, school and any stakeholders are interviewed, the topic and the school and the stakeholders are discussed in a robust and concise manner. Then the next point on the rubric is the identification of any problems or challenges and the hypothesis for the problem. So, we talked a little bit about the issue of special education being an encroachment on the general ed budget. So most likely that is going to be a category of concern, a problem that you have to address. And the other is that the English language learners are the largest subgroup and may not do well on the testing. And so what interventions and remediation will the school be able to take for that? Maybe smaller class sizes, after school programs, a whole variety of things that are funded through this new initiative in the state of California. And then the next point is a data collection and analysis of the data. And that can be a very easy little table. Data analysis is the most critical thing that you have the responsibility for as a school administrator. I mean, you've got to look at every category. You've got to understand what the needs are of the school. And then you've got to understand a number of strategies that will address these needs. And that's the key to anything. It's putting together an action plan that says, okay, this is the problem. These are the strategies that I need to address this problem. And these are the people responsible. This is the time frame. And these are the costs associated with this problem and addressing the problem, whatever the problem might be. And I just gave you a couple. One of the things that I've always admired about charter schools is that they have the ability to redesignate money. So say they want to have a larger class size, but they want to have a common prep period. So they hire external resources from, say, a local university. Someone's going through physical education program and they come and teach PE on your school campus. And maybe music and art as well. So you can be very creative with your funds, and that's what this new LCAP allows us to do. It allows us to go back to the 90s, where we could really reclassify, redesignate money based upon the needs of our students and our community. So I think keeping that in mind is really important. And data collection is going to be the power that will support your ideas. Okay, the next point is the action plan, which I mentioned, addressing the issue, the problem. So in this, I'm looking for a discussion of the action plan is complete, demonstrates a depth of insight, effectively supported by 3 or more research resources. Now, one of the things that I shared with Marcy the other night is that edsource.org has all the statistical data on California education that you could ever want. I'll send that link out to you again today. But it ranks California based upon all the criteria that other states are ranked on, but it focuses specifically on California schools, and school finance is one of their areas, testing as well. So look at that edsource.org resource information. And then, of course, your textbook is a very good, reliable resource. And then, of course, the things that you have viewed online in the Blackboard, all of those videos and links are acceptable. Now, if you wish to do the Educational Leadership Journal, I can put my user ID and password on there again for you for the ASCD organization. But I think you have enough with the resources that we have online in Blackboard, as well as the textbook and edsource.org. So, it's a depth of your insight, a depth of your knowledge that I'm looking at here. And then, of course, the next part will be the clear communication on how you're presenting this in an effective presentation mode. Now, on Wednesday the 20th, we go back online, and so I'd like you to do a little summary of this budget. Okay, so I want you to think about how you want to present this. Now, I also recommend Prezi, not just PowerPoint, but Prezi. It's an excellent way to capture people's attention, especially if you're doing a presentation in front of your staff. So think about maybe a 10-minute presentation. We're going to be in our 3 groups. And if there's a problem with any of the 3 group times, let me know. We can change that very effectively. I would like to talk to you this week. I just don't know when. I've been really busy getting boxes and starting the packing process. So how about this? How about if you have a question or concern, because we've been together now, this is our 3rd course, why don't you give me a call? And then I can help you with whatever it is that you might have a question about. Otherwise, I'm just going to wish you God's blessings, as always, on the work that you do in our schools, and you make a difference every single day. So until we meet again on the 20th, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.